how's it going, guys? So in today's video we are going to be comparing two N55s. One N55 with the VRSF straight pipe exhaust, which as some of you might know is the race exhaust that has no resonators or mufflers, and we're going to compare that to the N55 with the factory exhaust with the muffler delete, because I know some of you want your car to sound good but you also don't want to pay for a full exhaust. So I know the route going with the muffler delete is going to cost the shop roughly $100 to $200, and then the VRSF exhaust I'm pretty sure is going for $800 right now, but we'll get into it and I'll show you guys what those sound like. All right, so just to give you guys an example of what the VRSF exhaust comes with and what it looks like, you just get some 3-inch tips that come from the back, and I think it's 3.5 inch all the way to the tips actually. In this back piece, you can change that out for either the race version, which is what I have, or the street version, which comes paired with the muffler. Just in case anybody thinks that this exhaust ends up being too loud for them, you can always switch the two out. And now this is what we did with the silver car. Like I said earlier, stock exhaust, we just cut the mufflers out. Give you a little rundown so you know what it looks like. Pretty simple, really cheap. All right, so we are in the car with the stock exhaust with the muffler delete. I'm gonna give you guys a cold start, show you how it sounds. So we are now in the car with the VRSF exhaust, which is personally my favorite exhaust for these cars. Now I'm going to start it up and show you guys what it sounds like. Next thing is going to be running these cars down the road, give you guys a better example of what they sound like rather than them just idling in the parking lot. Alright guys, so I'm pretty sure you guys are curious on which exhaust I prefer and which one I would recommend to you. So the exhaust that I personally prefer is going to be the race version of the VRSF exhaust, and the reason for this is just because mainly of how aggressive it sounds. And the reason it sounds so aggressive is it goes from 2.5 to 3.5 inch piping, and also there's no resonators, no cats or mufflers, anything like that on this exhaust, so it's pretty much just going to be as loud as it can possibly be. And not only that, but it's going to save you weight on this exhaust, roughly 50 to 60 pounds. But if you do want to go with the factory version of this exhaust and cut out the mufflers, that also saves weight too. And most of the weight contributed to these exhausts are going to be in the muffler. So I've heard those are 20 to 30 pounds. So if price is something that you want to keep in mind, definitely go with the factory version. But if you are willing to spend as much as it takes, totally get the VRSF exhaust, and it's actually a great price. I think it's roughly around $800 as of right now. I know other companies out there are selling exhausts just like this from $1,500 to $2,500. So if you are going to buy exhaust, go with VRSF. And if price is going to be something that you are going to want to put in this equation, totally go with the factory exhaust. And if you want it to sound a little bit more aggressive, take out the secondary cats, because that sounds pretty awesome too. But that's about it for this video. If you guys did like it, like the video, and please subscribe. Helps a lot. Thanks, guys.